Yo guys, what's up? Yo, how are we doing? Today is day 19 of my 30-day Upskill challenge. As you can see, I got my lunch here and it's currently about 3 p.m. Yeah, and I will go shower, have my lunch, and we would start with our Pen to Profit module. See you guys. Okay. Alright. Oh, today's school was it was quite tiring. Oops, it was quite tiring for school. Yep. Can you guys see me? Let me put my stuff down. Okay. Alright, so ready? I got back some of the results of my test. So summary, I think like I got 2 A's. I passed my past one, then I failed 3, I think 3 or 4 subjects. So yeah, it wasn't that good. So yeah, I'm not a really good academic student. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well, and I'm kind of tired right now. Oof, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go shower and I'm gonna go eat my lunch and we'll start working. Good, so what's up guys? Just finished showering and I'm gonna go eat my lunch and we will go there and we'll start working. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and enjoy, chill, rest, and we'll start with how to write ad copy, and after that we'll just try to go through as much modules as we can, and we'll aim to write 1 copy today as well. So yeah, see you guys, peace. Hey, what's up y'all? So it's already at night right now and I didn't record because, well, I'm pretty for you guys, I fell asleep, so I didn't get any work in, so that's pretty bad. Yeah, so here I am right now. It's 10:30 p.m. I will go through this part of the module, which is advertising masterclass. So really quickly, I just want to make this part of the video just break it down for myself as well. Maybe you guys can learn something from it, which is the principles of advertising. And I'm gonna go through how to write YouTube ads, how to write Facebook ads, how to write copy for landing pages, all that kind of stuff. So like I go through every time I finish watching a module or anything like that, I will go through one time with the notes myself and I'll try to get all the knowledge in my head. And yeah, that's basically what I do when after I watch the entire video and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started with the summarizing, and right now we will go through the principles of advertising. Let me get my pen. Okay, so the principles of advertising. Every platform has the unique characteristics that impact how we write copy. For example, the approach for email marketing the approach for email marketing differs significantly from social media ads, and the user's experience, attention span, engagement levels vary across the platforms. So across the platforms, maybe like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, yeah, all that kind of stuff, and landing pages as well. So first of all, for an email, the pros of the email: long form, less distraction. It has so people get less distracted, because an email that doesn't really have any distraction. So long form, less distraction, and higher engagement if open, because if people they get hooked by your subject line, and all they get hooked by subject line, and they are your email, the first few lines of the email, if they get interested, they'll probably just read the entire thing, and you'll get higher engagement. So that's what it means over here. Okay, so the cons of the email. It requires strong subject lines. As I said before, the subject line is very important when writing a copy to ensure the emails are opened. So without a strong subject line, your email is basically not converting. So yeah, make sure you have a good subject line over there. And next we'll go to social media, for example like Facebook and Instagram. So the pros of writing copies for Facebook and Instagram is that it has high visibility, it diverse audience targeting options. So basically what this means is basically it has higher visibility and more people can see it, and yeah. But the cons is that it has high distractions and shorter attention span. So like it will have all these other videos, all the other stories to distract them from your ad. So yeah, that's the con of writing copy for social media ads and Instagram ads. So next, video platforms like YouTube. The pros is engaging format, visual and auditory elements. You can use the visual auditory elements for your YouTube ads, which doesn't work on short form ads like Facebook and Instagram, because YouTube is more like a long form ad where it's like a 2-minute ad, and yeah, and for Facebook and Instagram it's probably you need something that can hook and grab attention and keep creating a loop so that people wants to know what you're talking about. And I mean, it's the same for YouTube ads, but it's a little bit different. I don't know how to explain that yet, but yeah, that's just a quick summary. And for the cons of YouTube ads is it requires strong hooks within the first few seconds to retain viewers. So you need a very strong hook again to retain your viewers, so that they can watch the entire ad itself. So let's go through the core principles of writing and adapting my copy to an ad. So really quickly, it's basically like the same thing as the email. It's for your email. So first you have to identify the problem. Oh my bad guys. Okay, you have to identify the problem, validate the internal problem, making them feel understood by acknowledging their internal struggles, and introduce the philosophical problem and highlight the broader issues of belief that I don't know what that is, but it's basically just highlight the belief that they have and exacerbate. Right, let me search what that means. So exacerbate. Oh, so to make their pain point even worse, I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's basically to introduce the philosophical problem. For example, you introduce the internal problem. You told them you wrote something like your weight loss, and you can lose weight, and you feel that you feel embarrassed, you're surrounded by all these people who can lose weight, and you feel embarrassed, you feel frustrated, all that kind of stuff, and you pivot to the philosophical problem, which is everyone has told you to do this, but that is wrong, and here is a solution to solving that specific problem. So that is basically a little bit of a philosophical problem. I'm not a really good expert in explaining stuff over here, so yeah, I'm gonna be pretty frank with you guys. So this it helps me. It doesn't specifically make you guys understand, but it makes me understand better because I've watched the videos. So let's continue. So pivot to the philosophical problem, you present the solution, and you offer your product, service, blah 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 blah. And next is call to action. Clearly state the next step you want them to take. Next, emails structure. Use for email structure. You use structured. Use more detailed copy. Take your time. Build narrative. Focus on crafting compelling subject lines to ensure high opening rates. Social media ads. So use concise, attention grabbing. So a very different thing from emails and social media ads is that although emails you also require it does also require a little bit of hook, a little bit of attention grabbing, but for ads, for social media ads specifically, you need a lot more of that. You need a stronger hook that can grab attention to stop your audience or your audience from scrolling. So that is why you need attention grabbing headlines, and flow, get to the point quickly, because people want to know what you're talking about quickly. Because for email you can take your time to try to expand and really take your time to get to a point that's you can get away with it. But so for social media ads you can't really, because you really have a very short amount of time to get people's attention. So you really want to be really concise, grab attention really quickly, and you have to get to the point very quickly. Like, what are you talking about? What are you selling? What's the problem you're solving? What is your solution about? So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. And next thing is the first few seconds. Yeah, we've talked about this, but first few seconds must capture attention. Use visual, direct, engaging language and maintain interest. Maybe you start your entire ad like doing something weird. I don't know, you start your ad in the toilet. So just something weird that can make people think, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like this, just do things, like just to say things and do things that people don't usually expect from that. So yeah, that's basically what it means. But the others is basically the same thing. Yeah, that's basically the same thing. So next we will get on to YouTube ads. So for YouTube ads specifically, I'll get into this one. And for YouTube ads specifically, you want to hook the viewer within the first 5 seconds. So when you watch a YouTube ad, you cannot skip the first 5 seconds. That's just how YouTube ads work. You can't skip the first 5 seconds of the ad. So within that first 5 seconds, you really want to grab their attention and basically just hook them into watching the ad. So that is very, very important. So next thing, your objective is to capture attention immediately to prevent viewers from skipping the ad. And the techniques to use provocative questions, bold statements, eye-catching visuals to stop them from skipping the ad after the first 5 seconds. So next, after you hook the viewer, you want to introduce the problem, make the viewer relate to the issue you're addressing. And techniques, clearly state the problem or challenge that your product or your service solve. So that is another thing right there. Next, after that, present the solution. So after you introduce the problem that your audience is facing, you present the solution. Objective, showcase your product or service as the ideal solution for the specific problem that your audience have. Next is the techniques. You explain how your offering solved. So the techniques explain how your offering solves the problem, emphasizing unique benefits. Okay, my bad. No, next, you want to use a strong call to action, a CTA objective, to drive viewers to take the desired action, and such as clicking a link or visiting a website. Yep, that's basically your CTA, and include multiple CTAs throughout the ad, ensuring viewers know what to do next. That's another thing to take note of. So next is social proof and credibility. Build trust, credibility with your audience. Bring out some testimonials, past results, stuff like that, so it can really help with conversions. Oh, okay. Here. Next. As said, use testimonials, endorsement, statistics to support your claims, and maintain viewer engagement. Objective is to keep viewers interested in watching until the end of the ad. And techniques use engaging visuals again, storytelling, and dynamic presentation style. So breakdown of 4 YouTube ads. That one I'm not gonna go through, because if I go through that, this video is gonna be like a 30-minute goddamn video. So if you guys want me to do that, tell me, comment down below. I'll break through the ads. I'll break through the 4 YouTube ads that's featured in the Digital Launchpad and give you a quite more concise breakdown on all YouTube ads. So another thing about writing copy for YouTube ads is you want to analyze. You don't want to create something, because testing ads, you need to test a lot of ads to find a few that works. So what you want to do is you want to find those ads that is very successful, have a couple million views, and you want to study the structure. So if it's doing well, you watch the ad, you study what they did well, and not copy but implement them into your own ad copy. So you do that across all the ads you can find, all those successful ads you can find, and just take some, implement some from here, implement some from here, and make it your own and implement it to your own ad. So that, because that these structures and this type of techniques work because they succeeded and made a lot of money from it. So you want to take the ads and break it down yourself, and ask yourself, why does this ad works? Break it down, like what did they do in the ad, what visuals did they use, what type of hook did they use, and all that kind of stuff. Break it down yourself, across all the platforms, all the kind of stuff. Not across all the platforms, but across YouTube. Find those successful ads, break it down, implement it to your own ads and your ad copies, and that's basically how you write a successful YouTube ads. I didn't go through everything that you need, but this is a summary from myself to understand better. So what I understand from the entire thing that I explained the past 15 minutes, so the principles of writing, of advertising. So the principle of advertising is basically understanding how the ads work. So it's really different from emails, from ads. You cannot use the same structure you use in emails and implement it in ad. It doesn't work like that. As I said, emails, it can be a little bit long form, and you can take your time to spread it out a little bit, and you can get to your point, like your solution at the end. But for ads, for social media ads, you can't really do that. You have to grab attention straight away. The first 2 seconds, grab their attention, hook their attention. Then you have to present the problem that they have, their internal problem, pivot to the philosophical problem, introduce a solution, provide a benefit, and your CTA, ask them to click a link, ask them to do a survey, all that kind of stuff. So it's really different from email and ads. So I've been talking for about 16 minutes now, and now we will go to Facebook ads. So now the key difference between YouTube ads and Facebook ads is, so for YouTube ads, users click on a video and must watch at least 5 seconds of an ad before skipping. The goal is to hook viewers within those 5 seconds. So as said before, the 5 seconds you basically can't skip, right? So you want to really use that 5 seconds to grab the attention of your viewers. So that is for YouTube ads. And for Facebook ads, users scroll through their feed and are not obligated to stop. The goal is to make the user stop scrolling and engage with your ad. So for Facebook ads, the users can basically just this, and your ad is gone. So you make sure to grab their attention, make it relevant to your audience, that make it relevant to users or audience, that they can not scroll away and hook their attention. So grab their attention. So that's what a YouTube ad have. So YouTube ads have at least 5 seconds of an ad before skipping, but Facebook ad does not have that. So objective for YouTube ad is to keep viewers past the 5-second mark and engage them throughout the ad. So, and for Facebook, make users stop scrolling within the first 2 to 3 seconds and keep them engaged with fast-paced, attention-grabbing content. It's basically what you see on your Instagram and TikTok, the one that grabs your attention with visuals and how they say the words, all that kind of stuff. Yep. Next is the structuring of Facebook ads. Key elements of structure of Facebook ads itself. So scroll, stop, hook. Your ad must capture attention immediately. So you want something that is very weird and different, that captures attention so that they can stop scrolling and just watch your ad. And engagement, maintain engagement with fast-paced visuals and concise, impactful messages. Call to action, clearly direct users on what to do next. Yep. Next is fast-paced visuals. Facebook ads needs to be visually engaging and quickly deliver their message. Use a combination of strong visuals, concise ads, and clear CTA. So next one will be just example ads breakdown. So we will not do that because, as I said, it's gonna be a long ass video if I do that. So yeah, that is basically a little breakdown, a little summary for Facebook ads. And the last thing you want to take note of is the ad policies. You really want to read through every single one of the ad policies. That's what said in the digital launchpad course. So you really want to read through all the ad policies so that your ad don't get taken down. They don't accept your ad, so that your ad account don't get taken down and banned. And yeah, so yeah, let me just go through this as well. Okay, so understanding the Facebook ads policies. So you don't want to have personal attributes, like do not directly address personal attributes. For example, are you tired of being overweight? The ads can get rejected. Next is health claims. Avoid making bold health claims that cannot be universally applied or verified. So next is sexual content. Refrain from using explicit content in reference and financial claims. Be cautious with the income related claims and avoid specific earning promises. So these are some things that can get your ad taken down. Next is tips for compliance. Generalize your language. Use language that applies broadly and does not single out personal traits. Avoid sensationalism. Stick to claims that are realistic and verifiable. Read everything. Read the Facebook ad policies, regular reviews policy. Just stay updated on any changes so that your ad doesn't get taken down. Yep. So yeah, that is about it for YouTube ads and Facebook ads, and I'll stop there. And the next thing is about landing pages, but I really don't want to make this video too long, so yeah, I'll just do Facebook ads and YouTube ads for now. So yep, that is about it for the entire breakdown for YouTube ads and Facebook ads. And I hope you guys learn a couple of things. I'm not the best at explaining things, so hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys on the next one.